Halito, my peoples. Hello, my peoples. What's happening? What's cracking? I'm speaking everyone's language. Or Assalamu alaikum. That means, I guess, peace. We have to recycle our dollar. Today I was doing some brainstorming and I was researching on my laptop. And what I found was disturbing. I don't think we have like a middle class. It's like what I came up with, almost under 2% of us are middle class. How could ethnicity, our ancestors, we built this economy. We were here first anyway. And then we only have 2% of our people that are middle class, that have middle class incomes. This is why I know we should be, or should have been given some type of form of reparation. Because that is ridiculous. I was also looking at a video where this brother was breaking down that it's all our fault. And I'm big on accountability, but majority of our problems aren't our fault. They're not our fault. This system has a way with invisibly psyching us out. So, what if, this is just one phase of it, but what if we as a people, each of us, just get a 3 to 4 unit apartment? Forget a house, get that, and live in it. So, okay, let's say if you had a triplex, which is a 3-unit apartment, and you live in it, you have 2 people paying your mortgage. And if you're in a kind of like white neighborhood, don't let those people know that that's your property. Get a property management and act like you're a renter. You have a tax write-off for it, so you could go exempt majority of the time of the year. So you're getting more of your paycheck, and on top of that, you're going to eventually pay it off. Well, you and your 2 tenants. If you get a 4-unit, you got 3 people paying your mortgage. And then I know I can hear it now. How can we get a triplex or a 4-plex, something like that? It's expensive. It's actually easier to get those because when you're qualifying for it and you put your income down, if you have a triplex, you could put both of the units that you're not going to be living in and put those incomes on your income. See, this is why aren't our pastors telling us this? If you have a triplex, you could put those 3 units that you're not, a 4-plex. You could put those 3 units that you're not living in on your income. Then when you pay it off, isn't that some type of form of retirement? Now, why aren't our pastors telling us this? This is the information we need to live and something to pass on to our children. Because if our children then gets a triplex or a 4-plex after that, then he passes it on to his seeds or her seeds. And then next thing you know, every family has assets. We need to start doing these things. We need to start living like this. We could rap about all this stuff. We some entertaining people. We are tight. We are some of the most awesome people. Flavor. But just think if we just dabbed a little that into our flavor. You know what I'm saying? We wouldn't have no worries really. Because what is one thing everyone has to have? That's food and shelter. So, by me saying that, if our families start doing this and passing generational wealth down, what are we providing? Our business will be housing people. This is what I'm talking about. We can educate each other on who we are and all this, but right now, the enemy has missiles, automatic weapons, no knowing all the new stuff they have. I mean, out there. So what are the Chinese doing? They're buying up all the property. Why can't we? Do you know that it's probably Chinese out there that's like, you know what? If we get a certain amount of people together, put it in one pot, and we could just get all these properties, put our money in all one pot and get these properties. Us, we don't have a lot of money as a people or everyday people, which is fine because money doesn't define you. Money just gives you options. It doesn't mean someone's better than you. So don't hold your head down when I'm saying this, because it doesn't define you as an individual, but it just gives you options. So let's say, and I wrote this on my Facebook post, if we have 300,000 of us and we all just put in $200, do you know that's $60 million? Later, we could figure out how to flip that and legally write things to where we can't steal it. And then after that, we can maybe invest in a couple things, diverse, have a diverse portfolio, and basically, make a little sum every month off of it. We could create our own stocks. Why have their stocks? Why do these people, and I understand it, they're not going to help us. They don't want to help. Everyone is helping themselves. When are we going to understand this? Everyone is helping themselves. Why are we always trying to kumbaya it? I don't get us. And it's nothing personal, because every ethnicity have their good and bad. And we have our bad. You know what I'm saying? But you know what? Caucasians have they bad. I mean, they go and kill everyone, but they control their media. But that's on another subject matter. We need to control our own media. But we need to focus on generational wealth. And remember, things don't happen fast that is usually meaningful. Things doesn't happen fast that isn't meaningful. It takes time. Let's stop looking down upon each other. If I had 5 bases of properties, you know what I'm saying, and me and my wife was worth $5 million, you know what? I'm not better than you guys. If I had that. I'm not better than you guys. I'm not better than anyone. You know what I'm saying? I don't have no one protecting me. I don't have an army. I don't have legislation, that caters to my ethnicity. Shame on the people that look like us that think they the bomb. Is that Steve Harvey? I don't know. That's crazy. We're all in this together. This war is against us, because I'm serious, people. Damn near everyone's eating off of us. And remember, insecurity is expensive. And that television show makes us very, very, very insecure. And what do you do when you're insecure? You buy stuff. All right, my peoples, I'm out. I love y'all. Let's think.